let's turn our attention to these images coming in from Ahmednagar in Maharashtra at the Shani temple, the Shani Shingarpur temple over there. Last week, temple authorities had said that men and women were not to be allowed into the sanctum. Both were going to be restricted entry, but over 100 men have decided to storm the inner sanctum of the temple. Those images coming in from there. My colleague Ankita Sinha joins me for more on the phone line on what's going on as well. Can you tell us, Trupti Desai, the women's leader, is also expected to go to the temple premises this afternoon. What are we looking at in terms of developments?
Right, Maya. So at the moment, what we have heard, the latest information that we have is that Trupti Desai has already left from Pune to head towards Shani Shingarpur, the Shani temple. Now, this comes after last week where she and the Bhumata Brigade, about 15 members from their team, were stopped, and not just stopped, they were also beaten, and they were left bruised by the mob which had gathered. There were villagers there who had stopped them from entering the inner sanctum, which is something that they were trying to do for the last couple of months. And given that the High Court order, the Bombay High Court, had clearly stated a day before that there would be no discrimination when it came to entering places of worship across Maharashtra. But given that last time this happened, Trupti Desai, considering today about 200 villagers, in fact 200 male devotees, stormed inside the inner sanctum. As opposed to now, the last time when this had happened, when Trupti Desai tried to go in, what the temple authorities had said that the reason why she was stopped was because even men were not allowed in the inner sanctum. But clearly after today, that's a reason that they will not be able to give. In fact, even temple authorities, sources from the temple authorities have told us that they will not stop them. In fact, they will not encourage, neither will they stop Bhumata Brigade from entering, because now this is a legal matter, and if they do, then they will be directly going against the High Court's order.
Right. Ankita, also the temple trust has finally given in to that court order as well. They're saying they will not block the entry of women. So, you know, we're looking at essentially a change in the way the temple operates in that area. Have you spoken to any of the protesters around there and their responses to this decision by the temple trust?
Right. So what happened, so we did not have a chance to speak to the protesters today, but the other day when we did speak to them, however, they were clear about the fact that this is a centuries-old tradition and they will not allow women to enter the inner sanctum. Now, even men as well as women, villagers living in Shani Shingarpur were clear about their views on this matter. However, today, with the temple authorities, in fact, stepping in and saying that they will not stop these women from entering, they have accepted that. And while the police protection also has been doubled to ensure that this time there isn't a situation which happened like it took place last time, wherein we saw a huge mob coming and assaulting members of the Bhumata Brigade. So really, the villagers, they don't have too much of a say in this, because the police is there to ensure that a law and order situation does not arise in the Shani Shingarpur temple. And now that even temple authorities have come out and said that they will not stop Bhumata Brigade from entering. So protesters, they might have to take a back seat and allow this major change to happen. Now, this is something that's been going on for the last 4 months. Since December it started, when for the first time a woman entered in the inner sanctum. An unidentified woman had entered and then she had left immediately. Now post that, the whole struggle started, and Trupti Desai has really been the face for it, the face of the struggle. So this today is, of course, it's a huge deal for women across Maharashtra.